Hey guys, Top Pops here, and in today's video we are going to be unboxing 3 pretty cool packages. So let's get started. So I know what's inside of all 3 of these boxes, and I really am pumped to see what these figures look like in person, but for this one here, it's not technically a Funko Pop. Well, it is, but it's not. You'll see in a second. Let's start with that one. Like with how flat this box is, as well as where it's coming from, you guys might know what it is. It's like it's a Funko Pop related item. I don't know why I'm trying to keep it so secret. It's a t-shirt, but it's still a cool one, so we're doing it first. Anyways, let's just get into the t-shirt here. All right, guys, so this is the one that I bought. I'm actually super excited about this one, and I didn't know it was coming in this early because a lot of the other Seinfeld stuff just went out for pre-order. So this is it right here, guys. Or not pre-order, order. It was on the Funko Shop. I ordered a lot off the Funko Shop. This one here was an Amazon exclusive t-shirt, and this is the, well, let me just take it out. This here, guys, is, drum roll please, the Kramer. It's a pretty good one. And I am so pumped that I did get this shirt. And it's funny, actually, because I was ordering all of the other stuff off the Funko Shop, I think I got every single Seinfeld Funko Pop there is. And when they do come in, I will be doing a huge review on all of it. So I'm really pumped about that video. But yeah, this is one that I was going to order again because I didn't realize that I ordered it. I ordered too much Funko stuff, as you guys can probably tell. But this is one of the things that I thought I had to order again. And then it showed up while I was about to order it. So perfect timing on that one. And that way we didn't have 2 of this exact same t-shirt. But yeah, guys, I think Funko did an amazing job with this shirt because it really does look like the Kramer in the show. But anyways, let's get on to the next thing for today, which I think is gonna be, yeah, let's do this one. This one I'm really pumped about. I know this is actually something that I purchased in a video probably a week and a half ago, maybe a week ago, something like that. It was the second Spin the Wheel video, and this is the one that came from Sunrise Records, so you guys probably know what it is if you saw that video, but if you didn't, you're in for a treat. All right, everybody, so here is the figure right here. Also, I gotta say, Sunrise Records, you got some great packaging here. It was one pop that I ordered. I guess I'll show you guys the top to show you what the packaging looks like. But look at that. It had the bubble wrap on the top, and then it was perfectly placed all the way around. And then on this side here, it says, please do not double stack fragile. Thank you. I mean, that is some nice service. And alright guys, here is the figure right here. This is the Ray Godzilla. Now this one here was normally an FYE exclusive, but Sunrise Records gets all of their exclusives as well because they actually purchased FYE a little while ago. So this one does have the special edition sticker, but it's still the exact same pop, so I don't really care. And now guys, here is the Ray Godzilla right there, and I have to take this thing out of the box just to connect the Ray because of how massive this figure is. Alright guys, so here is the Ray Godzilla right here, and this thing looks amazing. I love the pose that it's in, as well as the blue eyes and the blue dorsal plates on the back there, but it looks like it's missing something, doesn't it? Well, that's because it is. So guys, there's the figure standing by itself. It looks great, but like I said, it is missing one component to the figure, which is the actual Ray itself, and look at how big this thing is. It is definitely crazy. So if you guys see it here, it sticks right into the mouth, and there's actually like a little bit of like a spot where you push it into right there. Look at this thing. That is sick. Like, I mean, guys, look at the figure. I've never seen a pop like this before. I believe that there's also something very similar with the Godzilla that was exclusive to the Funko Shop, and I missed out on it because of how fast it sold out, but at least I could get this one over at Sunrise Records because look at how crazy this is. And I mean, I don't want to do it again, but you guys know what the thumbnail's gonna look like. It's just too perfect not to. Alright everyone, so that was the first 2 packages, but now let's get on to the last one here coming in from EB Games. This is 2 more of the Pokemon Funko Pops that I ordered, and now having these 2 in my collection, I have every single Pokemon Funko Pop ever created. And now I'm gonna be honest, I haven't shown all of them off on the channel, but I have ordered all of them. I know I've talked about this a lot, but some of them are still in my ECCC order, as well as just all of the packages that were stuck in the States from last year, almost 2 years ago now. So they are technically in the collection, just not here on the shelf. But once they do come in, we will do a completed video of all of those figures, and it seems like with the COVID cases going down, it should be sooner rather than later. All right, everybody, so here are the figures here. And first up, we have Psyduck. And this one's great because this is the first time we've ever gotten a Psyduck Funko Pop, and this now completes the 3rd or 4th wave. I believe it's maybe 4th. I think it's the 4th wave. You guys can see the other ones on the back there. We've already opened up the, I believe it's Fighting Stance Pikachu as well as the Meowth, but now we finally got the Psyduck. And I know the Real Breaking Nate is going to be really excited about this one because he loves Psyduck. And the bill on this thing is a lot longer than I expected. I feel like it was probably going to be half of that, but Funko did an amazing job with this one, especially because of how much it looks like he's just going to waddle along. I don't know if that makes sense, but the figure definitely looks like it would waddle along, and I think that's perfect. You know what, guys, looking at the Psyduck figure, it does seem a little bit smaller than the average Pop, so let me compare it to another one we just talked about, the Godzilla, to see just how tall this thing actually is. Well, I guess it's not too bad. No, it's not bad at all. I guess that makes sense for a Psyduck, and you wouldn't want it as tall as a Godzilla, so I'm okay with it. Plus, I think that's a little bit more proportionate to the other Pokemon Pops. Like, it's right about the same height as like a Bulbasaur and a Pikachu, so it does make a lot more sense. And if they made this Psyduck double the size, it just would have looked off. And now, guys, we also have this one to go along with it. This one was the one that also came out at the same time as the other three, but it isn't technically in the set. It's in its own, like, 25th anniversary set, and I'm so excited because it does have the 25th anniversary sticker to go along with it, but this here is the silver Bulbasaur. And looking at this one, the box is in pretty decent condition. It's the exact same figure. The only thing different about it is that it's silver, so I think it is really great that I do have it for the collection. So now, for the silver ones, we've got the Pikachu. I don't actually know where Pikachu... Oh, it's over there. We've got the Pikachu, we've got the 10-inch Pikachu, and now we've got the silver Bulbasaur. And now I know Funko's making a lot of new Pokemon Pops, but I will say, Funko, bring them on, because I love to purchase the new ones whenever they come out. Catch 'em all! Pokemon! And well, guys, there you go. That's all of the new packages for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. But before we get out of here, we of course have to spin the wheel to get the Pop of the day, so let's see what store we get today. Hot Topic. I can definitely do a good one for that. Alright, everybody, so for today's figure, I decided to go with this Hot Topic exclusive, and it is the Steve with Bandana from Stranger Things, because I think that this one is just such a cool character, and they are talking about Season 4 coming out pretty soon. Now let me actually pop this one out of the box just so you guys can see it a little bit closer up, because I really do love the details that they added to this character, like the bat coming out of his backpack, as well as the goggles that he's wearing, because there is actually like a clear kind of vinyl or plastic sitting over top of it with his eyes underneath. And then you guys can see there is the bat sticking out of the backpack. And also another great detail with this figure is his hair, because you guys can see they actually put like little flecks of something. I believe he's actually in the upside down at this point, so that's why he's gray. But you guys can see that there are little flecks in his hair, and I think that is just such a cool touch on Funko's part. And just overall, this is a real... Wait, no. Is this when he's underground or when he's in the upside down? I can't think of it. Also, I don't want to spoil too much for anybody that hasn't seen the series and maybe wants to watch it starting when Season 4 comes out, because it really is a great show, and I definitely recommend it. And well, guys, there you go. That is the Steve with Bandana. And also, if you guys want to see the rest of the figures in the set, there they are on the back of the box. And when this figure came out, it was, hold on, 2018. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops, Popsters. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Dripping like a school. On a four with school. Baby gonna school. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with, and she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Snow. Like my lashes.